What's up, guys? So on today's episode, we're gonna be working on old Paul's car here, getting him ready for the race season. He's got some goodies we're gonna be putting on. We're also gonna be trying some new stuff and experimenting and trying to shed some weight and still keep some structural integrity without doing high dollar, high end parts and stuff like that. Stuff that don't necessarily need to be purchased but can be modified to work better. So right now we're working on getting the car stripped down. We got the coolant drain so far. We're getting ready to change the oil and filter, spark plugs on it. We've got a couple things coming apart here. We got the nitrous kit coming off-ish. I don't know how far we're going with that yet. I think that's still up in the air. Don't know if we're gonna keep it or not. But got the wheels off, trying to ditch a little weight. And right now, I am working on the radiator support. This is the piece that holds the sway bar as well as the radiator in by these tabs down here. And they got a little rubber grommet on them. And they make some aftermarket arms you can buy that move the radiator forward about an inch and are extremely lightweight. So idea that I had after I did mine the first time, I bought those expensive brackets. Why not just modify the stock brackets? Give ourselves some room, because this right here holds a brake line as well as in the future, any kind of boost or charge pipes or anything that you've got, these pipes will usually hit this bar. At least they did on my car. So what we got going on this car today, I think we're going to need some extra clearance. All right, me and Paul here have managed to get one bracket in. We're waiting on the paint to dry on the other. I got it finished up, shaved down. He helped me with it. Got it bolted back into stock location. As you can see, everything's fitting up good on it. Radiator's still sagging because we still got to get this other one in. But for free, these things should work perfect. Get us some clearance, get us some weight out. We haven't been time-lapsing everything perfectly. We've been working ahead just a little bit without you guys today. So I'm going to show you how far along we have gotten. We made sure to go ahead and change our oil and let the next guy know that we've been trying to reach him about his extended warranty. And we got the piggyback pulley on, got the blower bracket on up there, and the pulleys and everything, the bracketry, it's all good. So now we're just trying to get all the fitment stuff. We got the intercooler solid mounted, got the mass airflow in it already. So everything is cooking along pretty good. At this point, I believe all we've got left is to run the charge piping from the blower to the intercooler and intercooler to the throttle body, and a startup tune. I think that's about where we are. This stuff's coming along pretty fast. These blowers go really quick once you start getting them installed. So where's your level of excitement at, Paul?
Don't have any.
No excitement? It's lies. Lies. You can't fool me. Let's keep going and see how much further we can get tonight. So up here, now that we got the car back down on the ground, you can see we got the old blower on there. Everything's ready to go. Got the old D1X. I didn't know that the D1X was as capable as it is. This thing is a pretty capable blower. So I'm actually looking pretty forward to seeing where this thing will end up going. The guy before us had one hell of a party pulley on it. So we had to step that down. We're gonna try starting with a 450, 4.5 inch pulley. Calculation says the 4.5 inch pulley with the 7.5 inch stock balancer should net us around 52 or 54,000 RPM. on the blower, so that's turning it way down. The last guy was overspinning the blower, so we're gonna slow that thing down a little bit. We don't want to go that far just yet. We're gonna work our way into that. So we still got to work on pulling some of this nitrous stuff off, nitrous lines and fittings. I don't believe we're going to be able to use it. We're not going to have the fuel system to run both anyway. Might as well take it off while we're not using it. We can always put it back on in the future. But let's see how much further we can get tonight. Get this stuff done. I believe that's going to wrap us up this evening, so we'll continue back on this tomorrow. We did manage to finish getting, and this is an unnecessary problem for a lot of people, but this car had a JPC brand line lock, which has these stainless steel lines, which I already chucked in the trash because they're trash. I had to cut the fittings off of them to use them for the ABS module and for the master cylinder. Stainless steel is very, very, very difficult to bend. There's no way I was going to put that stuff back, so we went and got some brake line and reused all of our fittings and just moved our line lock solenoid backwards. I still have to attach the wires, so that's, never mind that. But it was originally back there, like underneath that silicone coupler for the blower, so there was just no physical way that you were going to be able to run it like that. I had to modify my car too. I just forget about those from time to time because you never know when one car is going to have one. So we got that finished up. Them lines are all the way back up to the master. Everything's good and tight, which we will have to bleed it here later at the ABS module. But for now, that's good. I believe that's what we're going to call good for tonight, huh, Paul?
And just finishing up this wiring.
Boost gauge?
Yeah.
We went ahead and got the boost gauge in. He got it all wired up. Found the wire for the dimmer switch, so that thing won't be able to blind you at night. It'll work like it should. We're going to finish getting that dash back together real quick. Go home, get some rest, come back, and tomorrow we're going to go ahead and get this other radiator bracket on. We got to finish tweaking the charge piping stuff. It was all funky colors when we bought the kit used, so we're working on getting that stuff painted other funky colors, but all the same funky colors. So we'll get the belt on tomorrow, get everything tightened up. Normally the Procharger kit comes with a slim fan. It's supposed to be like a high power slim fan, dual motor. We're gonna reuse the stock one because we bought it used, and because of my mistake, I didn't catch it. It did not come with it. So sorry, Paul. But we're gonna push the radiator forward some. So we're gonna modify these brackets. And we're just gonna pull the top up forward just a little bit, give ourselves some room. We've already checked it. Everything appears like it's gonna clear. Stress levels are high. We're just now getting some peace and quiet, if you want to call it that. We're making mistake after mistake. Will you stop that before you mess more stuff up? Golly. Anyways, finally starting to make some progress. It's bleak, but it's there. I'm dying. We're both just having a rough day. Today has just been a bad day, but we're still optimistic. Any words of wisdom today, Paul?
No.
No?
None today.
That bad of a day?
None today.
None today. All right, so quick update. We've got almost everything done except for the stuff that we keep messing with for reasons that we don't necessarily know why we keep messing with it. Example, this kit did not come with the cooling fan or the coolant tank that it was technically supposed to come with. The previous owner didn't have it either. So we're gonna run the stock fan. I think we just ordered another coolant tank for it. So we're gonna try replacing that with a smaller unit because there's just not quite enough room. He had a different intake manifold, the 18 manifold, the throttle body's up, and the one he had kind of come down, gave him a lot more room and stuff. Got the new brake lines made for the line lock. You cannot run a JBC line lock with a Procharger kit on a 11 to 14 car. Got those lines finished up. Hopefully that stuff doesn't leak. If so, we'll have to tend to that. We've got to hook up the 2 wires for the line lock. That'll be done. Just got the breathers finished. The vacuum lines and stuff are all ran to the vacuum distribution block. He chose a Motion Raceworks brand vacuum block. Took all the foam insulation out from underneath here, except for on the hood. We left it for now. Got everything cleaned up, wiped off earlier today. We just got to finish finagling 1 charge pipe on that side coming out of the blower down to the bypass valve. And we pulled the whole nitrous kit off of it. All that stuff is now gone and situated. Took us a minute. Show you the boost gauge. We gotta go pick up a piece of hose. We bought the wrong size. But your boost gauge is gonna be in the AC vent. You can see the wires sticking up out of it. I'll take another picture of it, video of it whenever we get it out. But so far, so good. Things are coming along pretty smooth. We are gonna paint the brake calipers and put the wheels back on it as soon as we get done doing that. We're waiting on this new paint that we ordered. We tried spraying it and it just wasn't no bueno, right? Just a bunch of not working. Anyways, we're gonna get this hose and knock the rest of this stuff out and we will come back. Alright, so we finally got the brakes bled. We had an issue with the line lock fitting leaking. I think we got that taken care of now. So no more leaking from that guy. Got the fluid in it. Put the cap on. Should be good. Brakes appear to be bled. I'm gonna hop in and check the pedal. He said it feels pretty good to him, so we're just gonna double check. So we're getting close. We're almost there. Let's see here. Oh, that's solid. I can't hardly even push it any at all. That's perfect. Perfect. Can't wait to max out this boost gauge with 30 pounds, Paul. She should make 10. I hope it makes 10. I'll settle for 11. If not, we can put the party pulley on. No? Oh, why not? Don't be such a Debbie Downer. All right, try it. Try again. One more time. That's the closest it's gotten so far. So we finally got this thing running. We got the first tune. Not sure what was wrong with it. I don't know if they changed something in it, but we called them and got them to swap us over a second tune, and I don't know what they changed, but this one actually runs. So now we finally got the car running again. We've changed a ton of stuff chasing our tail for what turned out to be no reason. That's just the way it goes sometimes. So now at this point, we're going to pull the charge pipe back off the throttle body, set it up for the coolant overflow can, because we don't actually have any coolant to the system at all right this minute. We've been trying to get this first startup stuff done because we didn't need coolant for that. So now we're gonna get the catch can done, redo the charge pipe. We're hoping that we can make the charge pipe work with what we've got. We may have to build something, but we'll start from there and see if we can get this thing done. First race coming up April 15th. So we gotta hurry. We ain't got much time left to get this thing done. The tuning takes forever. You just have so many days in between files with the tuner and stuff like that, so it ends up costing you a lot of idle time. We don't have that, so I don't know. If we don't make this race, I'm gonna be pretty mad.
Yeah, we'll make it.
We'll make it. We'll make it. It runs-ish now. We'll make it. So we're gonna keep working on this, and you guys can follow along.